we're going to map the whole exhaust, and we're going to be able to use that as a feedback loop.
So essentially, a big payoff for people is we could put this inside maybe the bird's nest type of device, sits on top of the ECD, and for about the price of a stack test, they're getting continuous.
They get continuous, and it actually doesn't have to be located within the bird cage. It can be somewhere else, and we can just draw samples, and then but they'll get a ton more information. And what that really means is when you make a burner more efficient, you're saving money. You're using less fuel, you're putting less greenhouse gas emissions out. So the more efficient combustion you can make the system, the better you're doing.
And like any other thing, as we get into what we call proof zero, and we'll learn more about that in other episodes, where we're measuring everything in real time on a site, the more instruments that we have, the more we're not guessing what's going on. And we don't have to use like the Promax process simulation to say, what's this thing doing? We are actually directly measuring that. And again, over time, we see sites being engineered with way more direct measurement because it's more accurate and it can be done at scale. And that's what we're working on. Thus, the empirical energy. It's literally not, we're not guessing, we're not using emission factors, we're not doing any of that stuff, which everybody agrees is worthless. And quite frankly, I think has caused, I shouldn't say worthless, but it is so wildly off that people don't trust it. And in fact, there's geopolitical things that are going on in the world today because they don't require empirical measurement. They just require, hey, let's just use some factors from IPCC, okay, instead of actually measuring it. So anyway.
Regulations are meaningless if you can't actually make a measurement. If you can't make the measurement and know how you're doing, and companies want to know how they're doing.